Hey everybody, I'm Crow, and welcome back to A Hat in Time. We're gonna head up the Community Rift and then go south down to the Battle of the Bird stuff. Community Rift Twilight Travels. Contributed by Eric Jack Ridge. Collect every Rift pawn, collect all the storybook pages. Stop ringing those bells, kid. You're giving me a headache. Alright, so it's not a time trial, as was with the other one. That is not ground, that's a cloud. I almost jumped onto that. Did these go away with the Dweller Mask? That's not the Dweller Mask. That's the Dweller Mask. They're very green. Oh, what am I doing? I should have the camera badge on, because the camera badge is what lets me scout. There's nothing shiny up on top of there. I mostly just need it to look up, because the camera badge thing doesn't really get too far from you. But I guarantee there's got to be one hiding around here somewhere. Hi, Celestial Dude. We're a lot more Celestial. We're Voidy? I kind of feel like we're Celestial. I like that more. Camera back up. Aha! This is the kind of secrets that are hidden. I don't know if there's a requirement, since I'm pretty sure, it's a community rift, it must be community made, that it's 1, 2, 2, 2, 1 to get all 8 of them, but that's what the last one was. Rift gates are spawned in using bells. Use your hat to find them. That makes more sense. I'm very glad this isn't a speed run. That would take much more. Okay, so I'm gonna look up, and what do you know? There's shiny stuff immediately above me. Can I hop onto this thing and then hop up? Is this actually wall? That just doesn't. Okay. Now we're here. Now there's got to be some other way to. What do you know? There's a hooky thing. That's probably the bell to get out of here. But still, we got the thing. So did I see another one up there? That's going to be much later, though. Is that a third one? Or is that just pawns? I gotta remember that there's shiny pawns here. And that summons the way out, so it was at the very beginning. You only need 2 here. No reason to kill the enemies. They can live. For now. Healing for days. I wonder if they expect us to get murderized. I see. Right about now. Oh, jeez. There's a pawn up there, and we gotta collect all of them. That was just bad timing. Okay, let's try the other way first. That's gonna take a while. I like that they're springy. I would very much like the tangible process, though. Progress. Words are hard. Yeah, alright, I'll blow it up. I was thinking about not blowing it up, but I'm gonna blow it up. But why, though? Ah, I think I see why. You get through there, yes. There's nothing else in here? There's nothing on top of that? Ah, there's one of the map pieces confirmed. I can see that that one's a map, so we do have to go across the top here. What? It's both? How could such a thing... It was just a wall climbing thing. Never mind. Get brewed. Honestly, I think the crate would shine if it was actually like if it had a pawn in it. So I probably don't actually need to check them. it has a witch hat on, and that tells me that I need to hit it with the witch hat. That's super cool. Why does this happen to me? You're not even gonna tell me to port me back up there? I was like, okay, maybe it wants me to wall jump, but wall jumping towards the camera doesn't tend to work for me. You have to, like, hold in the direction of the wall, and holding the stick back makes her want to go down for some reason. Boop. And then she doesn't want to climb that one. I don't understand. There's something I'm missing here. Give me sight beyond sight. Because if I run up that wall and then jump there, like, this double jumping motion must be what it is. Unless I could actually wall jump up here. Could I climb this wall? No, so they specifically won't allow you to climb that wall. That would make sense, because then you could skip the whole room. It occurs to me only now that I am a fool. There's no wall jumping to be had here. You can't touch these things at all. You can cancel the hat prematurely. Why did I not remember that you could cancel the hat prematurely? I was just sitting there swinging, looking around the room. Like, what am I missing? I am missing something. And then it was like, oh yeah, I can press the left trigger. That's a thing. How do I... Why is this the hard part? Do you have to swing into it? Did I somehow manage to fail? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's pawns here showing me what to do. And there's a block here mysteriously. Why am I dumb? These community rifts test skills that you didn't have to use or learn in the base game. That's probably why they got added. How did I miss that? Did you see this needle that I just threaded? Such a generous rift putting those things everywhere, but like, canceling the Dweller Mask early was never something that you absolutely had to do in the base game. So, I think I wanna do it like that. Now we have optimal time, and I can do a normal jump. Boop. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be more to this. I did not grab the map piece that was in that room. I will go back and grab that right afterwards. All I had to do was drop down to it. Somehow was like, yeah, I got everything in this room. I mean, it was just the pawn, right? And then walked out of there. Boop. Okay. And this is going where? That's just the pawn up there. So this is 1-2 at the start, at least. Maybe they do all follow the same format then? I'll have to see how many, like, layers and stuff there are. That's a giant cosmic bell. That's like the same kind of cosmic that we are. I never noticed that. This is what happens when you look up. Okay, we do the thing now. Do I need to hit those? No, they don't have the hat on. I believe in them. I think? Yeah, this is probably just to make the platform smaller. Because it's still... What? Did you see that? I landed on it, but I was, like, inside of it. Thank you, helpful pawn. That was strange. I was not mentally prepared for whatever that was. The most dangerous... See, look at me. Why am I inside of this thing? Stand on top of it. That's why I didn't have the height I needed. Why does this keep happening? They have multiple layers. You don't always land on the top of it. I guess that's good if you land in the middle of it, because then you could just jump. But when I fall partway through it, I'm like, oh my god, I missed it. And then I keep moving for some reason and I run off the edge. God, does that background look cool. Okay. Okay, so we're actually standing on the bottom of the... Oh, right, that was a green one. I was like, wow, look at that. Like, that's so weird. When I needed to be, you know, jumping and like, not dying and stuff. Okay. Actual progress. And this jump, because we're not going to a higher elevation, looks a little bit... Actually, is that higher? I think it's actually higher. Maybe this... I don't know, it looks less dangerous to me. It was much less dangerous. I don't know about that one, though. That one doesn't even have a bottom. That one's just a top. Slowing down time ain't gonna do anything. Okay, here we go. Nope, that first one was actually the worst one. Ice Knight. Alright. And then from up here, we drop down and we grab the last map fragment. Sliding down the wall gently. Because we got messed up. Oh, you know what? There's healing ponds absolutely everywhere. I thought I was going to have to go to a more inconvenient location, but it was like, hey, we know you're probably going to fall, but this is just for funsies. This is like peace and tranquility. 2, 3, 4. So 2, 2, and then 1. I think this is probably 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Like the other one. Why, hello there, Shiny. I could... Okay. I was worried I wouldn't be able to stand on that. Bella's over there, and now it's a golden cosmic energy. Those 3 pawns are all up there together, but where are the maps hiding? I feel like they're probably going to be in little alcoves. Okay. Get found, map. Assuming I don't kill myself. So Cosmic Bell gets rung here. Looks like we only need 3. Is that a chest? There are rift tokens in these levels? Wait a minute. No, either there's no more in here. Like, I'll put this back on in the next area. I honestly had no idea those could give rift tokens. That's helpful. Because I think we've got most of the stuff from the little gambling machine thing you do. But not all of it. So there was nothing off the sides of this? Okay. The next one's probably up high or something. That's already open, but we're going for all of them. Because why not 100% completed if it's like... If it's not a pain, why not go into all of it? This is just like casual exploration. Get booped. Oh, I can bounce off their heads even if they're not tangible. Yes, okay. I still gotta be careful. You never know when it's on a ledge. Are you the kind of spider that I can not hit unless I do that? No, that doesn't change you at all. Maybe they're respawning because they need to be? I see map fragment. It was down on a ledge. Oof. And that drops my hat. Killed all the little cosmic crow bros. I don't even know if they're cosmic. I don't know if they deserve to be cosmic. Wait, it was the side of this one, right? Not the side of that one? Yes. We didn't miss that somehow. Boop. I feel like we should be able to get down from here. Or rather, get to that one from here. Not this one in particular, that one. Is that too much? Because I feel like this is just going to drop me to the bottom. I mean, I guess I probably shouldn't avoid scaling it anyway. Oh well. Interesting that the water doesn't move you. It seems very game mechanic-y. The bully didn't try and bully me immediately. What the heck is that? I should have been punted off into the great beyond. I see their coloration, and I just keep thinking that they're dwellerized. And I don't know why. Because, like, solid color. These are, like, interesting, cool, well-designed colors. The other ones are, like... I mean, I guess I don't want to say, like, that the other ones are, like, poorly designed. It was meant to be a flat color, but still. It's not all, like, exciting and shiny and stuff. So, that was the whole around for this, and we did not miss anything around the base. And I don't see any other platforms we can go to. We already completely went around those. So, I feel like we are safe to go to do the next thing. What? Is it up there? We already opened it. It should be even easier to find. Don't turn red. Okay. So this should be the last one with the ponds. Or actually, you know what? No, Community Rift levels don't update until the very last second. So even if I missed one, it wouldn't tell me now that I think about it. At least we have like a counter for the number of the map fragments. I'm glad you're not one of those, like, throw me into death dudes. Okay. I think we're safe. I think this island has nothing. It's just Starter Island. It's literally outset. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was almost exactly the opposite of what I wanted. I was like, Dweller Mask! Yay! I would definitely still have that equipped, right? Ice block straight into death. It's like, yeah, I would very much like to go straight down right now. And now we got the super awesome red one, like... Red background is nice, too. I think the blue one's probably the best, or is the red one the best? I don't know. Gold one is probably last. The yellowy gold one. Not to say that it's bad. That's another thing with comparisons. You're like, this one is better, and then everyone's like, wow, that means the other one's absolute, like, the worst crap ever made. And it's like, no, like, if something's a 10 and something's a 9.9, then the 10 is better than the 9.9. And it still doesn't mean that the other one's, like, not amazing and stuff, you know? People hear comparisons, and when they hear worse, they automatically think that it's worse and it's on the bad side of the spectrum. Not necessarily true. What even is my life right now? That bell looks great. Are these supposed to be planets or something? Kind of Star Foxy for some reason. Okay, so by clanging on this, I get onto this. And then by whooshing on here, I get onto here. And then by jumping onto this, I get not dying. I saw what I was supposed to do, but not until I was on the green one, because I was like, time limits. And then you tell me to use the Brewer Hat, and I miss. Very kind of them to do that. Because other people will be like, well, how do I hit that? I would have been like that. That would have literally been me. Oh, and we actually took damage, so that's helpful. There's got to be one more around here somewhere. Are we at 7 maps? We're only at 6. There's one hiding somewhere. I bet it's going to go right there. I bet it's going right there. It went right there. So where off the side of what is that other map? And please don't tell me it was back at the beginning. Oh no, did we miss it? Oh, jeez. And here I thought if we were extra super careful, it would be a clean sweep. It's not like below the bridge, is it? Oh, we can actually go through solid objects. Camera badge, save me. Go down. Is it below here? Where else could it be if not someplace completely perilous? I'm going to hope beyond hope that the last one we're missing, the last two that we're missing, are actually at the end somehow. Even though I really doubt it. Maybe there was 3 in an earlier one, and I left prematurely? Yep, might have to do this again. But hopefully we at least got all of the rift ponds. If I did that, then it's not as much work. Legends say a great hero from long ago went on a grand journey to get the Twilight Bell. He left his home and faced many troubles along the way, but persevered. His statue is here in remembrance of him. There's a quote on the backside of the stone, supposedly from the goat himself. It reads, "Never forget. Being determined can push you to greater lengths than you may ever know. Be proud of your work, even if it's a small thing." You wish you could meet this goat one day. He seems like he'd be a great friend to have, even if they don't talk. They were goats? I thought they were yaks. I was wrong the whole time. Very big goat. There was nothing above me, right? I would absolutely hate if the last map fragment actually was here and I redid this level. No, we definitely missed it then. I'm going to skip out on the picture book thing because I'm going to redo this level. And I'm going to find that. Alrighty, so, the one that we were missing, do you remember the archway that I had to wall jump on in the room, like the first floor, like the first level, where I had to use the hat and then quickly stop it so that I could get across to the top of that big room? Well, there was that archway thing underneath there where I had to wall jump up. The opposite one had the other map fragment, so there was 1 map fragment on the start, then 3, then 2, then 1, then 1. I, for some reason, thought it would be like the last one where it was 1, 2, 2, 2, 1 for some random assumption. But it wasn't. There was 3 in the first level. The first actual stage. Anyway, the Forgotten Children. They had apples and UPS and all kinds of other stuff. And look, there's like Happy Vivi kids in the background. Is this Subicon Forest? Big Cthulhuan monster horror in the mansion, freezing everything. And it's killing all of the... Oh, is that a dead guy in the background? It's totally dead. Apples are ruined. The people were frozen completely solid. And they actually all died. They were all, like... I can't believe I'm going back. They're all, like, happy fox people. Like, that's actually what they look like. I don't even know if that's a mask. Then they were all frozen solid, and they died with the land. And then the Snatcher showed up and was like, "Yo, I'll give you a contract, so here's bodies." And then they became his servants. Fairly dark for a Hat Kid stage, but regardless, Community Rift is complete. I do like seeing them all goldeny when possible. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.